Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be part 3 of Broken Pieces. I've realized I've been having issues with my microphone again, so at least half the recording for this video and all of the recording for the next video was rubbish, so half this video will be commentary-less and probably the next video will be commentary-less as well, just so you know. It's so stinking frustrating what's going on. Anytime I unplug my microphone, I'm going to have to go into the sound settings and uncheck a box, just so that the sound sounds normal. It's so weird, but anyways, that's my life struggles at this point in time, I guess.
In 1977, an ultra-low frequency sound was picked up by scientists south of the Atlantic Ocean. But no one succeeded in identifying the structural composition of this acoustic phenomenon, and many theories were put forward. Spy submarine, human aeronautical activities on the surface, or even tests of explosives resonating through the abyss. The case remained closed for 2 years until a second sound was recorded 2,000 kilometers from Namibia. This time, the subject worried specialists. The position of the two recordings suggests the movement of something. In 1984, the sound was picked up again, several times around the Bermuda Triangle. Governments in many countries decided to classify all information about this issue as confidential, and the general public was kept away. While tracking other countries' progress, our secret services discovered in '86 that the French government was particularly interested in the matter, and that they put in motion a special program called Rorqual, a scientific project mainly dedicated to the understanding of unknown oceanic noises. We then decided in 1987, based on what we found in the village of St. Exel, and considering that this last signal was recorded off the coast of French Brittany, that it made perfect sense for me to start our investigation here. During my time, I discovered a platform for listening and monitoring seismic activities at the heart of the lighthouse. Only recently, and thanks to an information trading deal I made with the cult, I got myself recruited there as a maintenance agent. It allowed me to find that the lighthouse crew is, in fact, following the movement of an object which turns out to be a French military submarine. So was it only a submarine that we tracked from the beginning? But its movements are inconsistent. How did it produce this noise that we regularly pick up? I copied a lot of tapes and left them inside the hideout, but they're all still encrypted. I was hoping to get more information from it, but I spotted a car in front of the house tonight, and it's clearer than ever now that my time to leave has come.
So it says 1991, leave this place, or I leave this place. It's great that he left that note for us. So I'm assuming this obviously takes place in the early 90s, which does make sense for the technology that we're being shown. Okay, on to the next one. So this is Operation White Medusa, which I think... No, this is not the cult. Okay.
Infiltrating the cell in the heart of the lighthouse made me realize that the French government is very concerned about the development of the situation here in St. Exel. The development of the sect, as well as the growing anomalies observed in the population and nature, are monitored in a sustained manner. They came to realize that if they do not act, this situation will eventually draw the attention of the entire country to St. Exel. I had, in my hands, documents detailing an operation called White Medusa, the purpose of which was to methodically isolate and capture everybody in the village. Do they think that the people here are all sick or contaminated with something? Or do they mean to sweep this affair under the rug? They seem to foresee 2 possible scenarios for carrying out Operation White Medusa. As if by coincidence, There are incidentally two events which attract almost all the population in the same place. The village festival, which takes place during a whole weekend, or a fair organized by the village school. I was able to reconstruct on the map the assaults considered in each of these possible scenarios. A large number of troops will be deployed, and they can easily prevent anyone from escaping by blocking the main accesses and roads. They will proceed using heavy trucks and toxic gas to control and direct the crowd toward them. The inhabitants of St. Exel have a Damocles sword over their head, but they don't know of its existence, nor when it will fall.
Okay, so something's happened in this town, and I wonder then if the cult and the military are working together, because obviously the cult was shipping people out of there too, and this is to do with the cult, this one. So, interesting activity going on.
In many areas, the life in St. Exel has deteriorated sharply in recent years. Local studies tend to show that nature has adopted an abnormal behavior. Some species started proliferating more than before, while others suffered the opposite effect. Some animals became aggressive towards humans, and some bird species completely migrated and left the region for good. We've also seen a lot of upheaval in the behavior of inhabitants of the village and their health. Ultimately, it led to many people leaving, which left only the ones who didn't have a choice. A real change is taking place, and no one seems to understand where it's coming from. Additionally, these extraordinary happenings have been rumored in the region, which isn't improving the situation. The village has become a place of attraction for people bathed in pseudosciences, esoteric and the occult, to say the least. They now see this place as a central home to their mythology. One movement eventually took over the others and established itself as the popular cult, the Devoted. They managed to obtain this importance by being omnipresent in their protests. They vandalized sites in large areas surrounding the village, which made the local press very keen on showcasing them, and ultimately helped a great deal in converting more people to their cause. According to my research, it is governed by a certain Aurora K. I couldn't find a lot of information regarding her, but managed to steal some pictures by following her after a public meeting with the population. She built her movement on the belief in the existence of an abysmal entity which would sow its harmful influence over the region and towards the inhabitants of St. Exel. To calm this underwater entity, they tirelessly seek the culprits for this curse. They unearth and send ashore on deteriorating ships coffins containing the bodies of people who have always lived here. If the boat returns and runs aground on the coast, the person and their family are pardoned. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like they've shifted into high gear by sending people who are still alive to sea. These are just rumors, and people who go missing may have simply decided to leave the area. They never communicated their plans with me regarding the future of their protest, and I'm not sure where they'll meet yet. My theory is that they'll probably regroup either near the White Manor or the local church.
Right, because he had some dealings with the cult, didn't he? Okay, so there could be... Oh, I need to remember how this works. There we are. Did I... Oh, do you want that on? There's... Oop. Okay. There's a specific message that you can get from this, and I totally just fluked it last time, naturally. It was here somewhere. Oh, jeez, I'm sort of getting all the buttons mixed up. Okay, so it's here. It's not someone rapping, okay? Okay, I think we need to turn the hash off.
A submarine? In danger? What was the lighthouse doing?
Right, so this must be the submarine that they've been tracking, okay. Yikes. You're gonna get no help from anyone here. Oop. Nice, get some more ammo. So we actually have, so we've got one that's infinite ammo and one which obviously we need to collect or make or whatever as we progress through the game. Oh, where's the door?
The former owner had to do a lot of tinkering to screw up such a mess. I can't believe we moved with all these books. The worst part is, we most likely have doubles. It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking. I could use a good shower. When this feeling of being observed will stop. My lava lamp. I love it. Pierre probably hid it here, out of reach. Can't believe he'd think it's just a passing trend. Poor guy never understood anything about home decor. This van is locked good. This suit. I was in the attic with him when everybody disappeared. I remember wearing it, but we just had one. Honey, I finally finished my restoration project for this arcade machine. And I've got a challenge for you. I know you love a good one, so try to beat my best score. You will win something I'm sure will bring back good memories. Here. Game? Yes, take that, Pierre. Oh, I heard a sound behind the arcade. Nothing. Damn, you always know how to surprise me. It looks like some of Pierre's homemade music for me. I thought it was lost since the moving in. I love that music. Can't do that now. I could attach this laser to my gun, see if that makes me more precise.
Fourth day that I'm stuck. I'm not gonna make it, Peter. They terrify me. I don't know what to do. They hunt me like an animal. They have taken on a human form, but there is nothing human about them. They come out of nowhere without you expecting it, and materialize in a kind of elusive black vapor. And I can't do anything against them. I don't know how to fight them. I found a weapon, but I'm struggling to use it, and I'm always out of bullets. There's even more of them at night. They swarm like cockroaches. I have to shut myself up at home as soon as night falls. And they prevent me from leaving this cursed village, Pierre. As soon as I try to leave St. Axel, they arrive by the thousands and they get me. If they catch me, I wake up in my bed and it's been hours, maybe even a whole day. I'm their prisoner.
The soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark.